Today we are doing a pick a card video for September 2023. I have cards 1 through 5, so think of your number now. Hi everyone, I'm Donna Stellhorn, your practical astrologer and your practical tarot reader, and I'm the author of the video course, Reading Tarot the Natural Way. There's a link in the description. Today we are doing a pick a card video for September 2023. This card will represent the opportunities and challenges you could face during that month. I have cards 1 through 5, so think of a number and we will get started. If you chose card number 1, you get Temperance. Temperance is a very healing card. We see that this angel has come down and is now walking on the earth. And this angel is giving us the message of moderation. So the angel pours liquid from one cup to another as though mixing two different liquids together. And so this can also be something where it is recommended to dilute something. And so if you think of in herbalism, there are some things that are poisonous plants, but if they are really diluted in a tea, then they become medicinal. And so we have this energy of taking things in moderation, finding this more peaceful path this way. We also see that this angel has 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on land. So the land represents the practical and the pragmatic, and then the water represents the emotional or spiritual. And so again, we're seeing kind of a blending of these energies, a mix of the two things. And then in the background, we see a very clear path that goes out into the distance, and that leads to something wonderful because we see a crown floating there above the mountains. And so this is to first stop and have something for healing, and then to continue on your journey. And so doing something for healing could be consulting someone, a practitioner or a medical professional, or this could be taking those steps yourself to do meditation or to rest, or certainly to hydrate, because we have 2 cups and water pouring from 1 cup to another. If you chose card number 2, you get the Knight of Swords. And in the Knight of Swords, this knight is completely ready, charging into battle. Sword is raised. They have no fear. They are absolutely taking action. Now, this is swords, so this is to either follow the plan that you have, or the action that you're needing to take is to make the plan. And so this is to take all of your energy and focus it on this one objective. Now, in this card, we see that it's stormy outside, and in this, the wind is blowing, and that is both because he's rushing forward and because of the storm. And so there may be something going on in your life that really needs your attention. And this is that he's charging forward with no fear. He is armed, and that is armed through intellect, through knowledge, through understanding. And so being in this internet age where you can get information about all kinds of things, therefore you can move forward with confidence because you do know, you absolutely know what the plan is and what the answer is, and so you move forward without fear. And this says to go quickly, to go as quickly as possible, to not wait till the end of the month, but to start as soon as you can. And so this is what brings you the victory. Now, if you chose card number 3, you get the 2 of Swords. This card indicates that you are trying to decide between 2 things. But in actuality, there's no real difference in this choice. Even though the things themselves may feel different, and maybe you're weighing them back and forth, it is more important to make a choice than to try to make the right choice. And so in this case, it's kind of like that old saying, 6 one way, half dozen another. Because in this position that she's in, where she's blindfolded, where the swords are crossed over her chest, blocking her heart, where she is seated, she can't get up, she can't move around, everything is stopped because she's trying to decide between two things that have no difference. And so in your mind, you might be thinking, well, there is a big difference between the two things that I'm trying to work out. But in actuality, what this is until she puts down a sword and takes off the blindfold, she's not going to know. And so that is, you choose something and move towards that, and you will instantly know whether that was the correct choice or not. And then if it was not, you can choose something else. But until you choose one thing, you're stuck. And so this is about choices. Now, if you chose card number 4, you get the Hierophant. And this is all about education, which is pretty much perfect for September. And so whether you are the student or the teacher, this is all about academics and approaching what you need to learn or what you need to teach with respect and reverence and with a focus that it deserves. And so, yeah, sometimes we can get into school situations and we get bored. Maybe you've taught the same thing for many, many years and you're not as enthusiastic, or you're getting into school and you're excited about school, but when you get into the actual lecture, maybe not so much. So, but this is about paying attention and really pushing yourself so that you can get the most out of the situation. And again, whether you are the Hierophant themselves, the teacher, or whether you're one of the parishioners, the students, this is about approaching this academic thing, this education, as seriously as you possibly can. So, and finding a way to incorporate this information into your head and heart, because what you're learning right now is important and it deserves full attention. Now, if you chose card number 5, you get the 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups is about being present in the moment and enjoying life. And sometimes people, they shy away from this card because it to them feels superficial. But, everything that we're all working towards is so that we can have these peaceful, wonderful moments where we can feel, the pleasure of every day, of having a good beverage, of having a good meal, of sitting in a comfortable seat, of being with great people. This is what we're looking for. And so this is about looking for it right now. And so you can't be enjoying life if you're just worried about the future or if you're just sad about the past. And so in this card, we see him with his 9 cups saying, look at the abundance in your life already and enjoy the simple pleasures. Enjoy the being present. And that's going to bring more joy into your life in general. And that will help you feel more secure about the future and more understanding and compassionate about your past. And so this is a great card that you got. It's a card about finding joy. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please check out my video course on Reading Tarot the Natural Way. There's a link in the description.